do we need to get a whole bunch of names? That is fun. Look at that. Just rolled down the floor. For real. Yep. Hello? Did you finish? Yeah.
Betts looking to help his team get back on track. Can they snap their losing streak today? It's the Birmingham Barons taking on the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. We'll be back to get this one started. Welcome back. And on the hill, Justin Betts. He's done well to navigate through tough spots. Quite the strikeout-to-walk ratio he's posted this season, better than 4-1. That is elite control, and it usually leads to a full lot of success when you can avoid beating yourself with walks. Obviously, you need to limit hits as well, but he's showing some high-level skills on the mound. Starlin Cava leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a miss, nice changeup. No ball, 2 strikes. Now a flare off the bat. That one's down for a hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Got the hitter down 0-2, but then put that pitch right over the middle, and he collected a single because of it. Here's the center fielder, Victor Mason Jr. Ball one. Just misses the inner half. Nobody out and a runner at first. Right through there for a strike. Kick the pitch, runner goes. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's for strikeout looking. Frozen with the heater in the knees. Coming up next to the dish for Pensacola, Brian Navarretto. That's in there for strike one. Kick the pitch, runner goes. This one in for a strike. Safe at that, not even close. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Efficient work on the mound there.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Troy.
Digging in next for the Blue Wahoos, Fort Johnston. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. 2-0 in the dirt but blocked. Kaba on a second with 2 away. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. That misses the zone. And now 3-1. Hey, that one's strike 2. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Burke gets under it. Bottom of the inning, stepping to the plate now for Pensacola, the left fielder, number 6. Ball 1, no strike. That one leaving. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2. Next offering misses. Now 3-1. That one misses. Lead off ball. So up next, Andrew Pintar. Late on that fastball. No score here in the second inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 2 to count. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to second for 1. Relay to first, double play. That play looks smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. Next up for the Blue Wahoos, Mark Coley. Really strong hitting performance recently. 4 extra base knocks already in this series. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Fouled off, he was late. 0-2, and the delivery. Yep, that ball went out. On the ground to the left. Tosses the first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Nothing doing here in this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Bennett Hostetler. In the dirt, Hostetler goes 5'11", 195 pounds. He's been unconscious at the plate, hitting better than .350 in his last 10 games. 1 ball, 1 strike. In the air to the right. Racing over to make the catch. Coming up next to the dish for Pensacola, number 3. Didn't play in the day game yesterday. Should be fresh for this one. Can't come up with it. Not the time to get the out at first, and we'll see how they score it. That should have been out number 2 without too much difficulty. Fielded cleanly. The error means they've still got significant work to do to end this frame. Kaba, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 0-1. Runner at first, 1 away. Pitch misses. Throw, they get the out. That one finds the corner, and it's 1-2. It's clear he's trying to own the inside part of the plate with 2 straight fastballs inside. We'll see if he goes away or comes back inside. 1-2 pitch. This one is labeled. That's a base hit. Round first, hustling for 2. In at second with a 2-out double. And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results. Gap shots like that one are a really good indicator that a hitter is doing the little things right. Just trying to hit the ball hard with enough of a launch angle to get it over the infield, but not so high that it's a lazy fly ball to the outfield. Nice cut. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Next pitch inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. What a take with 2 strikes. Swings and misses, it's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. That's a true competitor out there on the mound as we see the emotion there. Great job to get out of the jam. Welcome back. Seventh inning and the bottom of the 4th. Nothing satisfies better than fried pickles, in my opinion, and Pensacola has some of the best you can find. Make sure you pick up an order while you're here. Late swing, fouled off. The 0-1. Hard hit, right side. And there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Troy.
Now at the plate, Johnson. Nope, that's the ball. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. Popped up left side, first. And there's 2 down. The left fielder will hit next. Reached on a walk the first time. Oh, that's out. Off the mark there. And now 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Hey! Pop up, foul on the right side. Cool, under it. And the inning is over. No runs, no hit. If a sergeant's trying to make you put up their platoon in your house, show them you mean business. Call the Third Amendment experts at Benson, Luke, and James today. Bottom of the 5th here in Pensacola. That's it, ball 2. Swing and a high fly to left. One up, one down. Mark Cole getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And that's off the inside edge. And there's 2 down. Digging in next for the Blue Wahoos, Bennett Hofstetler.
Okay. Yeah. Can you name a song? Like, name a song?
Dash down the right side, but foul.
I'm being for real, Bobby.
And the righty delivers. Pop this one up.
That is a little
Cool. And that'll do it. 5 innings down.
That's 2 songs.
We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. Stepping to the plate now for Pensacola, the second base, number 3.
Second baseman, Jimmy.
In there at the knees. He's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive his success, really putting the ball where he wants it to go. Hit hard for a base hit. Run on base to start the inning. Back to the top of the order. Next up from the Blue Wahoos, Stalin Kaba. That one finds the zone. Smoke to first for the ball. Dives for the bag. Out. Double play. And here is Victor Mesa Jr. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Mesa stands at 6 foot even, 23 years old, and he's a native of Cuba. Hard on the ground to first. Takes it to the back, and that'll do it. They get 6 shutout frames out there now, and we still have no score. Bottom of the 7th, coming up next to the dish for Pensacola, Jose Navarrete. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Manager out of the dugout now, and so they turn things over to the righty, Anthony Ho'oki'i trying to strand the runner at second. Betts fired 6 shutout innings on the hill. Team effort here, and it started with what he was able to give them on the mound. He put them in position to come away victorious with a good start.
Okay. can't. Yes, you can. Okay, I'm gonna have to put this video on slow motion. He's on motion. Where's the E?
Betts, fresh off a standout pitching performance. Can he put together another excellent outing today? It's the Birmingham Barons and the Knoxville Smokies. First pitch. Welcome back. Our starter in this one, Justin Betts. Here's some more information. You can see from the numbers that he's done a good job limiting opposing batters this season. They're hitting under 250 against him. It's not all about the strikeouts when you do that. You have to move your pitches around, mix speeds, and keep hitters off the mound. He'll do well. He can execute like that in this one. To the bottom of the first we go. Digging in for the Smokies, Vidal Brujan. And the pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Started at it, appealed to third, couldn't hold back, run up on strikes. Next up for the Smokies, Parker Shavers. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Here's the grounder up the middle. It's through for a hit. Still they get a runner on with a one-out single. That was over in a hurry. Efficient way to get a hit. Pretty good spot, hard and inside. That's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field. In the left center for a base hit. The runner hits second and heads for third. Here comes the throw. Into third now, so runners at the corners and one out. Back-to-back singles, passing the baton. With balls into the gaps like that one, hitters know they can think about extra bases and make that wide arc around first base. That's a great swing. Pablo Aliendo, the next to hit, takes ball one. This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be hit on the ground. Might be two. On the first. It's there for the out. Runner scores from third. Stepping to the plate now for Knoxville, Caleb Knight. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Runner at second, two down. And it's 1-1. One pitch, fouled away. Here's the grounder, right side. Takes it to the bat, and that'll do it. They pick up a run on two hits, no errors. One runner left on base. We head to the second. Knoxville with the lead, 1-0.
Okay.
Bottom of the inning, now the third baseman, Chase Strum.
Third baseman.
Strum, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. Just missed.
Ball one, no strike.
To the right side for Goya. And there's one away. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. Coming to the dish for Knoxville, Brett Bateman.
Ball next in.
One out and the base is empty.
Ball, that's out.
That one misses, and that's ball three. On 3-0, most minor leaguers are taking all the way. We'll see if he can find his own. And that drops in for a strike. And that's ball four.
Perfect.
One gone, runner at first. Digging in for the Smokies, Gabriel Ramirez. Tied up here early in the ballgame. This one lifted in the air, left field, in and to the right. Makes the catch for the out. And now the right fielder had the day off yesterday. Foul ball there. He hits a fly to center. Burke settles underneath it. And that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. As we go to the last of the third, now is the second baseman, Miguel Brujan. Hit hard, that gets through. Runner on base to start the inning. No time wasted here. Hard grounds like that are really tough to make a play on. I know when I was playing second base in JV baseball back in the day, I had no interest in charging grounders like that one. Off the plate, ball one. 2 balls. In the dirt, but blocked. Go to second, not in time. He's there, he's scored. And now a runner in scoring position. 2-1 now. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. That misses the zone, and the count is full. He'll probably get a decent pitch to hit in this spot. They know the 3-hole hitter is on deck. Go to first. Out! What a play! Just barely gets the runner on that point. And the next batter, Aiden McGeary. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's to third. Throw to first in time. Barely got the out. Close play. That was a terrific stop, but he couldn't get the throw off as quick as he'd have liked. Almost cost them the out at first on the play. Dashed down the right side, but foul. Runner at second with 2 down. This one in the air to right. Pretty deep. And that retires the stop. They leave 1 runner on base. Welcome back. The Smokies at the dish here in the bottom of the 4th. Hey, plenty of minor league teams have former players in the Baseball Hall of Fame. The Smokies have 3 of their former managers in the Hall. Earl Weaver, Tony La Russa, and Ryan Sandberg, the only one to go in as a player. 1 out. So up next, Chase Struck. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. That one missed. Hey, moving into the lineup again, it's important to have your secondary pitches working for you. Seems like he's got good command of them right now. That one fouled off, 2-2 now. Puts this one in the air, down the line. Racing over to make the catch. Brett Bateman getting ready to hit. Worked a walk in the first trip to the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. And here at the plate, Pedro Ramirez. Count 1-0. 2-0. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. There's a strike. Bateman, the runner at first with 2 out. Grounder to second for Goya. There with plenty of time. Inning over. So what? Is Kudzu driving you crazy? Are creeping things driving you to creeping madness? Are you stuck in the weeds? Then you need to call Hack and Slash Landscaping today. Bottom of the 5th here in Knoxville, Tennessee. This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. Here comes the 1-1. That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and the count's even at 2. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. Can't come up with it. Everything came together on that swing. Might have wanted more launch angle on that to get a shot at a homer, but there are a lot of hits to be gotten when you hit it that hard on the ground. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first.
No, that's down.
Good job to let the low one go there. On the ground to first, could be two. To second, there's one. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely turned. Here's the left fielder, Parker Shavers. Single back in first and scored their only run. 1 for 2 in this one. Foul ball there. Shavers goes 5'9", 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2021. Right through there for a strike. Such a close game. The next team to score could take all the momentum they need. Ground ball, right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. 5 innings down, all tied 1-1. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Stepping to the plate now for Knoxville, Hayden McGeary. A swing and miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch in for a strike. Fly ball, right field. Drops into the glove. Next up for the Smokies, Pablo Ali for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. This to third. Cat. And there are 2 outs. Nice late-breaking slider there. Hitter was out in front, and that's a recipe for a weak grounder like you just saw. And now the first baseman, Caleb Knight. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch in the dirt.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike.
That's ball 2.
Great job to see changeup out of the hand and lay off it. Just missed. What a take with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. That's a K. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. So no runs on no hits, no errors, no.
Now pitching for
We're back and a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Anthony Ho'oki'i Tuionetoa. And command has been a big issue. Tends to get in trouble with the walks. Betts gave up 1 earned over 6 innings of work for the quality start. I liked a lot of what we saw from him in this one. He put them in a position to win, even if they didn't do enough to support him. 4-3, our final score. Thanks for dropping by and joining me in our... Betts, fresh off a standout pitching performance. Can he put together another excellent outing today? It's the Rocket City Trek. All right, ready to go here. Now the left fielder, Warner Blakely.
The left fielder, number 1, Warner Blakely.
And we're underway.
Hey, out one. 1-1. 2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2 now. And that just misses. What a take with 2 strikes. Up the middle. Over to pick it up. Safe. It's an infield single to start the ball game. That's why coaches at every level down to T-ball preach good hustle out of the batter's box, no matter how well you hit the ball. That wasn't good contact, but he put his head down and ran hard, and that's what got him the knock. There's the strike. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Pops this one up. Vargas on the way over. Puts it away for the out. And now it's going to be Jorge Ruiz. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That misses the zone. And it's 1-0.
Ball. 2-0.
That one misses. And that's ball 3. And ball 4.
2-4. Take your bid.
4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. Rio Foster will hit next. 1-0 pitch. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy double play. To second for 1. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that ends the inning. 1 hit. We move on to the bottom of the first. No score. Top half of the second from Birmingham. Here's the second baseman, Caleb Ketchum.
Ball.
In there at the knees.
I was. Okay. Okay, what time is it? Are we ready at 5?
And 1-1 now. Right through there for a strike. And the ball evens the count. Nice sign for this hitter's development, laying off that one. Swings through it for the K. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. And here's the first baseman, Miles Emerson. Breaking ball up inside. Out to center. It's pretty deep. Pulls it down, 2 gone now. Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, Anthony Mulrine. Not close with that one. 1-0. Mulrine hitting in the 7-hole today, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. In the air to the right fielder has a beat on. And that's that. Top half, 3rd inning, stepping to the plate for Rocket City, Anthony Skoll.
Ball, that's it.
That was nice.
And the leadoff hitter aboard. Digging in for the Trash Pandas, Cole Fontenelle. Didn't play in last night's game. Have a little breather. Here comes the 1-0.
That's high, that's the ball.
And another ball. Inside corner for a strike.
3-1.
And ball 4.
Take your base.
Next up for the Trash Pandas, Werner Blakely. Reached on an infield single the first time. Fly ball left field. Gladney. And there's one away. Now up, Denzer Guzman. Flied out the first time. Tough spot for the pitcher, but that's how you want to attack it. By getting ahead early and putting the pressure on the hitter. Top of the 3rd, no score. That one just misses. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Try to get him chasing on the changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
So now a full count with another power hitter waiting on deck. He'll probably get a decent pitch to hit in this spot. They know the 3-hole hitter is on deck. Over to the second baseman to retire the side. It's been said so many times that is the pitcher's best friend. Mid-South Electronic Credit Union is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. With only one ATM available, you can be sure your PIN is secure. Join MSECU today. Welcome back to Birmingham, top of the 4th inning. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's the ball.
Fly to left, Gladney. 1 down. Rio Foster, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. That one fouled hard the other way. We're in the 4th inning, no score.
Nope, ball.
And caught behind the back. Throws to first. And that is a great play for the out.
Second baseman, Caleb Ketchup.
Caleb Ketchup digs in now. Struck out swinging the first time. Now a check swing, held up. No appeal here. Two down and nobody aboard. Top half of the 4th. Foul ball there. That's not one of the best swings you'll ever see. Got jammed badly. Way outside. Ball 3. A frozen rope. And that's the end of the inning. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. Midway through the 4th. We're ready for the 5th inning. And now the first baseman, Miles Emerson.
Miles Emerson.
He's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive his success, really putting the ball where he wants it to go. Down 0-2, swings through it. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at-bat. Now here's the 0-2. This one in the air, center field. The center fielder drifting towards this one. And there's one away. Anthony Mulron now at the plate.
No, that's inside.
And that's in the dirt.
Down.
The hitter's probably feeling a bit confused. The pitcher went inside twice, then he went outside. Good job mixing locations. Just missed. One out and the base is empty.
3-1.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn, heads for second base. Here's the throw, and now the tying run is into scoring position. Everything came together on that swing. That's the kind of knock every batter loves to have. A well-struck ball into the opposite field gap. That one was extra bases all the way. And now a chance to tie the game up, making this a crucial at-bat.
2-1.
We're in the top of the 5th inning. Tying run at second base. And a curve drops in for a strike. This one to right, on the move to the gap. Snags it for the second out. Cole Fontenelle will hit next. Reached on a walk the first time.
Yeah. 0-1.
On the ground, right side. Takes it to the back, and that'll do it. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. We're set for the top of the 6th inning. Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, Warner Blakely.
Warner Blakely.
On the death, but that goes foul. The 0-1.
Ball.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The tying run is aboard. That may wind up being a pivotal at-bat in this one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Guzman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That'll back him up a bit.
Wood.
He swings and fouls one off. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good job to let the low one go there. Comes on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
The
next is the designated hitter, Jorge Ruiz. If you've got good instincts and you see the ball's going to hit the dirt, you can take off early and try to move up. Wasn't able to advance that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's the pitch. Here it goes. And it's safe there. Lead runner turns at second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Been a tough run at the plate for him lately. The new arm into the game, the righty, Jesse Schultz. Getting thrown into the fire with a pair of runners in scoring position. Betts pitched into the 6th and didn't allow any runs. Can't pin this defeat on him at all. He put them in position to come away victorious with a good start. Justin Betts, fresh off a standout pitching performance. Can he put together another excellent outing today? It's the Birmingham Barons. Digging in for the Biscuits, Gregory Barrios. Foul ball there. On 0-1 to delivery. Ground ball to the right side. And steps down the bag for the out.
Batting second, the
Second to the
designated
plate now for Montgomery, Will Simpson. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon.
At the ball.
1 out and the base is empty. Soft contact in the air. Steps on first for the out. Theo Gillen, the next to hit. Batter just wants to get a read on his stuff. That was a meaty pitch, but he let that one go, maybe to get the timing. Could be ready for it if he gets it again. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right through there for a strike. And now it's all even up. What a take with 2 strikes. Two outs and nobody aboard. Rips this one to short. To first. 3 up and 3 down. Inning over. End of 1 and we're still... Bottom half of inning number 2. Coming up to the dish for Montgomery, Matthew Etzel. Etzel measures 6'2", 210 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick in 2023. Puts this one in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Got a swing for the strikeout, and quickly one away in the second inning. Next up for the Biscuits, Trey Morgan. There's the strike. Second inning, no score thus far. And a big swing and a miss. And that's outside. And the count 1-2. That fastball wasn't close on 0-2. Might be trying to speed him up at the plate before going to the off-speed. Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Tatum led it. The next to hit takes ball one.
And the ball. 2-0.
Used to be that you could sit on a fastball anytime you got to 2-0. Not anymore. Pitchers have so much confidence in their inning. So no runs on no hits. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for the Biscuits, Brock Jones.
Oh. 1-1.
Out to center. The center fielder under it. One down. So digging in, Matt Horvath.
No, that's the ball. Nope, I'll do.
That's in there. And the count, 2-1. Still scoreless in the bottom half of the third. On the ground, Pergoya. And there's two down.
Batting up.
Here's the center fielder, Homer Bush Jr.
Junior.
That one in the air to center field. Makes the catch, inning over. 9 straight set down here to start the game. Welcome back. The Biscuits at the dish in the bottom of the fourth. Missed inside with curveball. Might have released that curve a little too soon. Backed up on him a bit. Lifted in the air to right center. Brings it in. And there's one away. Digging in, Will Simpson. No hits in the shutout last night. In the air, out towards right center. That's pretty far back. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Now at the dish, field goal. 0-for-1 so far.
Gillen.
Swing, soft line drive. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So 12 up, 12 down. Bottom half of the fifth, and the Biscuits batting. And that drops in for a strike. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. Nice job to lay off the fastball inside. He made the right call. Base to start the inning. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average.
1-1.
And he just take the edge. The hitter's probably feeling a bit confused. The pitcher went inside twice, then went outside. Good job mixing locations. The 2-2. That one is foul. We'll see another. After 3 straight fouls, he has to feel like he's getting closer to squaring one up. Cat. There's one. He's out. And that's 2. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. And here is Tatum Levin. Struck out looking the first time up. The Biscuits trailing by 1. Bottom half of the 5th. Puts it in the air to center. The center fielder settles underneath it. That is the inning. Another frame in the books as the perfect. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Stepping to the plate now for Montgomery, Brock Jones. Out to short. Over to pick it up. On to first. One out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. Now, Matt Korvac. 0 for 1. Rounded out the first time around. Lays down a bunt. And that's the foul ball. The Biscuits down by a pair. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 0-2 now. Outside.
1 ball. Strike.
And now 2-2. 1 out and the base is empty. That one misses. 8 pitches this AB up next.
2 away. The center fielder, number 35, Homer Bush Jr.
And that extends the inning. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and I don't think that one is going to break up his rhythm too much. Gotta say, he's been terrific with his command in this one. Pitch misses there. Ball 2. In the dirt. The way he's been pitching, they've got to feel grateful to see a 3-ball count right here. I'm sure he wants to attack and keep them at bay. Blasting. That ends the inning. 1 left on base. That 7th inning stretch is brought to you by Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Embrace your wild side.
That's the ball. 1-0.
1-0 pitch.
Oh.
That one fouled off. 2-1 pitch upcoming. Comes up empty. Strike 2. Still good life on that pitch late in this game. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. What a stop! And very nicely done for the out. Next up, the Nuggets. Field Gillen.
Gillen.
Dances out of the way. That'll back him up a bit. Pitches in there. Strike 1. The Biscuits trailing by 2. Here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. A swing and a miss chases way out of the zone. Couldn't hold back. Run up on strike. 2 away. Manager out of that.
Now
So they he was able to give them on the mound. He put them in position to come away victorious with a good start. Betts, fresh off a standout pitching performance, can he put together another excellent outing today? ready to go. And now, Cody Milligan.
Right fielder, Cody Milligan.
Late swing, foul to the left.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
0-1 now.
Ball, next it.
That catches the outside corner. That's a beautiful backdoor breaking ball, and he had no chance at the plate. Great pitch. High fly ball down the line and left. On the move has a play, and he makes the catch. Next to hit, Diego Benitez. And that's in the dirt.
Hey.
One out and the base is empty. On the ground to the left. Collects it. And plenty of time to first. So digging in, Luke Waddell. Not getting the desired results at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. That one finds the zone. 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Knocks that one away, we'll do it again. Check swing, appeal to third, held back. Larry Bullard on the call. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Just missed. What a take with 2 strikes. Got it. And a nice flame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. End of a half inning of play. No score. The Clingstones at the plate here in the second inning. Bryson Horn getting ready to hit. He's showing a lot of confidence in the changeup to start the AB with it and get called strike. Next pitch in for a strike. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. In the dirt. 2 strikes. Cuts it and misses. That's a strikeout. And quickly 1 away in the second inning. And here is the left fielder, number 35. A lot of clutch hitting recently, more than an RBI per game over the last 10. And the 0-1 now. Fly ball out to center. Montoya heading towards it. Got it, and there's 2 away. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. The designated hitter stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. Fly ball left field.
I got it.
And that's the end of the inning. So they make short work of them there. Now to the bottom of inning. All set for the start of this inning. Coming up to the dish for Columbus, Eddie Alvarez. Fastball for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Hitter looks a little too passive against him right now, and he took advantage with 2 straight fastballs for strikes. Now the pitcher's in the driver's seat. The next one just misses. Ball 1. That was a well-executed 2-strike changeup, but he just couldn't get the call. Nice eye right there. That was well spotted, but he couldn't get the call from the plate umpire. But he's handling it well, and he might get that call later. Pitch misses. Full count now. Popped in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Casale will hit next.
Casale.
The next offering misses. And the count even 1-1.
One strike.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. That one misses his stop. Next pitch is outside. Swing misses. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. Next to hit for the Clingstones, number 16. Puts this one in the air down the line. And that's that. 9 straight set down here to start the game. Top of the 4th inning with the Clingstones at the dish.
Cody Milligan.
Edge of the zone for a strike.
Ball last outside.
Swing and miss, and that's strike 2. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Ground ball right side. And steps on the bat for the out. And now the shortstop, Diego Benitez.
Diego
0 for 1.
Benitez.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. No throw, and they come away without an out. And at first with one gone. Digging in at the dish for the Clingstones. Move one down.
Ball one, no strike. Aye.
The pitch, and there goes the runner from first. This one is low. Throws, safe. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Not a ton of offense in this one. Ball doesn't seem to be carrying, so they might as well try and generate some offense with the stolen base. I like that call. Called it in for the out. Now a chance for Bryson Horn. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. Here's a fly to left. And that retires the stop. One hit, one left. We're in the top half of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, number 35. Just missed. This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. That's a strike. And the count's 2-1.
Oh.
That one missed. And now 3-1. No reason to get over-aggressive in this 3-ball count. They've been really quiet at the plate, so they need base runners first and foremost.
Down to 3-2.
Payoff pitch. Swing and miss. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. That's 50 professional strikeouts for him. A nice reminder that hard work and dedication are indeed worth it. The designated hitter takes the ball, standing in for the second time. Popped up. Makes a nice grab on a full sprint. Eddie Alvarez now at the plate. Alvarez, 35 years old. He's been unconscious at the plate, hitting better than .350 in his last 10 games. And that one is in the dirt. 2 outs, bases empty. Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. What a job to stifle this offense. Almost 5 full innings of shutout pitching. This one is labeled. Fair ball. Around first, hustling for 2. And it's a 2-out double. He's been red hot on the dish lately. Nice line drive cut there, had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate, and now a chance to tie the game up, making this a crucial at bat. The right fielder gets under it, and that's the end of the inning. Continues to roll on the mound, 5 shutout innings in the books. The Barons lead it. We're set for the top of the 6th inning. Stepping in, the center fielder. Late swing, fouled off. Up the middle. Tosses to first. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. And the next batter, Cody Milligan. And there's the ball. 1 out and the base is empty. Hey! Crushes this one to right, and you can just tell that one goodbye. It is long gone. That's gotta feel good. A solo blast. And they are all tied up. The best players don't let moments like that get too big for them. He did a great job to stay within himself and change the direction of this ballgame. In the air to left center, on the move to the gap. Makes the catch for the out. Here comes the skip. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Brandon Kaiser. He's a fierce competitor when he takes the hill. Not a big strikeout pitcher, though. Betts made it into the 6th and had just the 1 earned run. He showed some good competitive fire in this start. He kept the team in a position to come out on top, even if they ultimately fell short.
Nope, nope, nope. Don't want to go.
Justin Betts, fresh off a standout pitching performance. Can he put together another excellent... Welcome back. And on the hill today, Justin Betts. We're well into the season. With the success he's having on the hill, his odds of advancing look quite good. The bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Olivo. Pitches in there. 0-1.
0-1. 1-1.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Can't connect on the curveball. He strikes out. So digging in, Parker Chambers. Outfield pretty shallow here. One out and the base is empty.
Ball.
That one's too high. Late on that fastball. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Got the batter swinging. 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first this evening. Already establishing a potent rhythm, striking out the first 2 batters. It looks like these hitters are going to have their work cut out for them in this one. And now, Gage Workman.
Ball. Ball.
2 quick strikeouts to start the game for this lineup. They may need to start attacking the first hittable pitch they see.
Hard ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering misses. Ball 3. Ground ball to second base. Camilletti in plenty of time at first. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Scoreless after 1. Bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Jonathan Long.
Ball.
Long, 23 years old, and he's been crossing the plate quite a bit lately with 8 runs scored in the last 10 games. That pitcher should be thanking his lucky stars after hanging that changeup. He knows he got away with one. Grounder up the middle, Amaya. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out. And now the DH, Aiden McGeary. Really strong hitting performance recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
No, that's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Ball.
After those 2 pitches, it's clear he wants no piece of this batter. At the plate, he needs to stay patient and not chase something just to swing.
3 balls.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
1 gone and a runner on at first. Digging in for the Smokies, Ed Howard. 1-0 pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Oh, great stop. On his knees, the throw. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. I like what I saw from him on that play. He had a good internal clock. Knew he had to get the throw away quickly after the diving stop. Good work to get the out. Certainly looks like the pitcher's trying to establish the inside part of the plate. These hitters will have to see that and adjust their approach. Liner, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. On the ground to third, Cat. They get the force out at third to end the inning. 2 left on. We're at the end of 2. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming to the dish for Knoxville, the center fielder, number 8.
0-1.
Now here's the 0-2. And there's the ball. Got ahead 0-2, but that one wasn't close. Not much chance the batter's going to offer. Just off the inside corner. What a take with 2 strikes. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. That one out to right. Into the dive. Got it. On that catch, he was really going full tilt. Good job to track the ball in the air and hang on for the end. Back to the top of the order here. Here's the second baseman, Christian Olivo. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time.
1 ball, no strikes.
There's a strike.
1-1.
One pitch, fouled away. That one is foul. We'll see another. Here it comes. On the ground, right side. Play is made, 2 out. Stepping to the plate now for Knoxville, Parker Chavers. Struck out swinging the first time. Smoked into left. This looks like extra bases. Around first and heading for second. And it's a 2-out double. Aggressive approach paid off there. Found something he could hit. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Takes a strike. Looking at 2 straight pitches and now down 0-2. You're just hoping to make contact. Already in a big hole. This one's through for a base hit. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and the runner scores. 1-0. Townsend runner at first. Now at the plate, Giants 0 for 1. Down 0-2, swings through it. Looks at one, then swings at one, and quickly he's down 0-2. Time to simplify your approach at the plate. Line drive should be extra bases. Around second, on the way to third. Headed for the plate. Scores easily. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. When you go gap to gap like that, you're setting yourself up for a lot of success at the plate. Plenty of hits to be found out there. Swings over the top there. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat. On the ground to third. Cat. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs. Welcome back. The Smokies at the dish here in the bottom of the 4th. A fun fact, the Smokies were previously located in the town of Kodak, Tennessee, which got its name in 1892 when the local postmaster heard about the camera brand and asked permission to name the village after it. Runner at first. Digging in for the Smokies, Darius Hill. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1. That one pushed to the left and foul. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lands foul, we'll reset and do it again. And that one is foul, we'll try again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
Howard on at first, no outs. Very high with that one. Now 2-2. On On the ground, could be 2. Slings to second. That is a terrific double play. Now, Pablo Alienda.
The catcher, Pablo Alienda.
Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get pitch in the dirt. This out to center, on the way over. Swallows it up, that's out number 3. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. If you're looking to bring more good vibrations into your life, then call Dad's Theremin Therapy. They've got just the right lack of touch to help you. Bottom of the 5th here in Knoxville, Tennessee. In the air, right field, heading towards it. Dives, what a play! That's a great all-around play he made in the outfield. Got a good jump off the bat, dove, and made a terrific catch. Excellent from start to finish. Lifted in the air to right center. On the move to the alley. Makes the grab for the second out. Next up for the Smokies, Parker Chambers. 1 for 2.
0-1. One, 1.
2 outs, bases empty. A frozen rope. Makes a nice running catch. So they go quietly here, and we're through 5 innings.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Jordan Leisure, coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. Betts went 5 innings on the mound in this start. I liked a lot of what we saw from him in this one. He put them in a position to win, even if they didn't do enough to support him.